sunflower seeds. It's a kind bar.
Hey guys, so this is Bonds and
Leo.
and we are back to Deep Into It. This would be like a continuation of the podcast because when we were recording it, it cut off at like an hour. So
And that shit was getting fucking good.
yeah, it was getting good, and like also we was able to like read it, but we didn't really get to finish getting into it, and I didn't even realize that we was talking and the shit stopped recording. So that's my fault. So blame it on me. So I'll go ahead and read what was said, and then go ahead and we'll like talk about it. So the best thing to do is like not watch this video until you listen to the podcast, because from there
You're gonna be lost.
you might be lost, and then it's just better to like get the background of like what we was talking about. But just, you know, if you want to be an asshole and not listen to me any fucking way, we were talking about relationships, and we were like basically tackling like each response that we were receiving. We basically asked what were the common issues that people dealt with relationship issues and stuff like that, and basically we tackled each response, and this was the last response. It was like the longest and the most detailed, so we wanted to save that for last, but we got cut off, so this is the continuation of that. Sum up. Okay. So where it was basically like a few titles, and it had to do with like finances and goals and stuff of that matter. So this, I'm gonna read it word from word. So basically this person reached out, and their response as far as like the common relationship issues that they're dealing with is
Or have dealt with
was, okay, like with finances, how can you and your partner find a common ground when it comes to money and responsibilities? Like, for instance, you have your own money and so does your man, but you feel like you pay most of the bills, although he treats you to dates and other little things. Like, you're the more responsible one in a relationship when it comes to budgeting your money. So that was the first part, and then I'm gonna just read the second part so we could just talk about everything in one. And the second part was then how to balance your individual goals and relationship goals you have with your partner. For example, say you want to accomplish something personal for yourself, but your partner has a different vision of how you should accomplish it. Or when you've been with someone, they set a goal but never fall through with it or get distracted and not accomplish it. So that was the two parts on that one that had to do with finances and goals. So that's...
Every time you read that, think about that conversation that we had and you started yelling.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you what happened. So, I guess I'm like the type of person that, like, when I say something, like, I mean it. So I'm not about to keep like saying shit over and over and over and over again, because I wasn't like made to like keep repeating myself and saying the same shit over and over again. So my whole thing is, once it's said, it's said, and that's like, okay, you didn't hear me, I'll say it a second time, but I don't feel like a third time is necessary.
But we definitely went on the fact that men are kind of dumb. No, they're not kind of dumb, they dumb. They dumb. So you have to, you know, things have to be drilled in their head like they still little boys, which is sad because you shouldn't have to tell somebody something more than once, especially about a goal that they want for themselves.
Yeah, I feel like
but if you care enough to help them achieve that goal, why not push them?
Yeah, it's encouragement.
Yeah.
It's all the way to how to go about it. Now, to start on the first one, which was about the finances and
the my money, your money situation, and
one partner, and you know, whether this was a female or a male, whatever the case may be, because you know, we all run into common situations that are similar. The way I feel is that sometimes you have to understand that in a relationship, one person is probably going to have something that the other doesn't. And in this case, it's not that the person doesn't have the finances, they're just not properly
using them,
dispersing them, right? So I feel like a conversation needs to be done to where this person knows exactly how you feel about how they're moving with their money, especially since you guys are together
and living together, from what you're saying.
Yes, and living together because bills is being paid. So that person needs to understand, like, look, this is how I feel despite what you do, because we do appreciate the dates and shit like that, but I feel like that is not important to this type of person.
I agree.
And somebody that has priorities in line and responsibilities first and is responsible, they would make sure that these bills is paid first, and then if there is whatever the fuck is left over for dates and everything, then that's fine. Conversation is needed. You need to let that motherfucker understand how money need to be done, and then let them know that they need to find a way that works for them. They can try your way. Maybe that your way of how you maneuver and save your money doesn't work. So that's when you allow them to find a way that works for them, because what they're doing isn't working for you right now.
Right.
So.
Ooh, heard you. Y'all just need to find a common ground where y'all can split up the work evenly, 50-50. If y'all going to be together, y'all have to work together. So if I feel like somebody, first of all, in a relationship, if one person is slacking and y'all have that partnership, y'all have to be able to help that other person, especially when it comes to paying bills. It can't just be one person paying all the goddamn bills. You're not gonna live here for fucking free. This ain't fucking Section 8, motherfucker. Bills gotta get paid.
Yes.
So you're not gonna sit here and lay up and not just do what the fuck you wanna do.
Right.
And take me on a date here and there because you just think that dates is gonna cover whatever else you think that's okay.
Speaking of, since we're on the topic, we don't have to spend a lot of time because we can also come back to it on another episode. But I'm just want to ask your opinion with it. When it comes to, okay, nowadays, right, there's this thing where there's this 50-50 thing, right? With bills and everything like that, how people run the household. Back in the day, it was, and not saying like that's how everybody's household was, but like back in the day, you know, people
the man was the breadwinner.
Yes, the man was the breadwinner. If the woman had a job, you know, she would pay for probably like groceries or shit for the kids if they had a family, or things for the household, little shit for herself here and there. You know what I'm saying? And the man would be the one to pay all the bills. How do you feel about that? Like,
I don't think there's a problem with that, but me personally, what happens to people who do that, they become dependent on that. Yeah. So when you are so accustomed to people doing things for you, you don't know how to break yourself out the habit of people always doing things for you. Oh, I'm not paying no bills. And then when, God forbid, y'all break up, get a divorce, something like that, what the fuck are you going to do?
Right.
You're going to be a lost motherfucking puppy.
Exactly.
And that, me personally, I refuse to be that lost person. I'm a very independent person, and I don't want to be dependent on everybody else to do things for me.
Right.
I want to be able to go out and get shit by myself, go out and do shit by myself. Hence why I won't move to Georgia, because nigga, if I can't drive, nigga, I ain't going. I like living out here because I could go where I want to go. I don't want to depend on anybody for my movements.
No, that's true. I feel like, I mean, in reality, you should be able to be in a position to where you should be able to pay all the motherfucking bills by yourself. Just in case if shit don't go right, because
you good.
Yes. So, the best way to sum that up is let your partner know how deeply you feel, you know, when it comes to the finances, because finances go with life hand in hand. So we have right. So we gotta make sure that when you in a relationship with somebody, or y'all got kids, or whatever the case may be or not, that y'all can be on the same page, because not being on the same page with money is going to eventually cause problems and make you look at that person in a light that you shouldn't look in, when a conversation could have been held and y'all could have learned how to understand. Because you could talk about shit all you want, but you have to learn how to understand people, and from there, then that's when you think you guys can work it out.
It's okay to talk, but you need to be able to listen listening and comprehending what the person is saying to you goes very, very fucking far.
Yes, I agree. So I feel like listening, the comprehending, communicating that shit out, letting them know how detrimental this shit is and how uncomfortable that makes you feel, that you're head of household, you the nigga that's paying all the bills, you the man, okay? You don't want to feel like that. And it's like all in all, like, let's keep it a band. Like, we want the man to lead our household. Like, we want the nigga to lead the household. We not saying we want that nigga to pay all the bills, but we want that nigga to lead.
We want our man to be a man.
Lead us. And that's the whole point of being together, to learn from each other. But you know what I'm saying? That's easily worked out. I feel like some of these situations, as long as you say what you're saying, make sure that person is understanding, make sure this person is willing to continue on in consideration of what you said, and is going to change or try to shuffle, like how I like to motherfucking say. And when they shuffle and get their shit together, then that's when you know that's the way that y'all get shit done. Communicating, understanding. Fuck, comprehend that shit, nigga. Fuck. So that was that. And the second part was about goals. You go ahead, because I feel like I've been talking a lot.
I don't know about that goal shit, because I never been in that predicament where I was like, oh, you gotta go, because everybody that I dealt with, like, we basically, I never had to, like, push you to achieve your goals. If that's what you want to do, you're going to do that. But I've been dealt with a lot of headstrong people. So, but if you have goals that you want to achieve and you're not following through on them, that makes me think that you're giving up on yourself. And if you care about that person as much as you say you care about them, you're not gonna allow that person to give up on their dreams.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm a soul motherfucker, and so are you. So what the fuck can I say but so much to make you do what the fuck you need to do?
I'm not telling you gotta say it till you blue in the motherfucking face.
Shit.
You don't gotta say it till you blue in the face. But I'm saying, you'll know when enough times to suffice. And then when they tell you, oh, listen, this the last time I'm gonna tell you. You don't want to do it? Oh, well, I'm never going to remind you again. Usually when people tell you that, they be like,
they be feeling some type of way.
They be like, what? So you're not going to tell me? Like, you're not going to help me no more? Like, you're not going to give me no... Right. When people stop giving you that encouragement about the things that you need to do, you're going to start thinking about it like, damn.
They don't fuck with me.
They don't fuck with me like that.
So, I could speak on this because I think I'm in that position. Like, okay, my boyfriend is in his trade, and he's been in his career for a while now, and like, he love what he does and everything. Me over here, I'm fucking going, and I don't want to say it like that, but niggas know what's good with me, you know, like. But I've been going from like different job to different job, and I expressed to him like the shit that I'm trying to do, and he's very supportive of it. But at the same time, it's not his fucking job to be like, babe, you need to get on your motherfucking shit. Like, I appreciate the like any type of encouragement or anything like that, but I feel like maybe there are times where he felt like he could have came to me and was like, yo, you need to get on your shit, or like I'm bullshitting. But maybe he doesn't feel like I'm on bullshit. Maybe he feels like he knows that I'm doing shit. I might not feel like I'm doing anything, but he sees me doing shit to where he doesn't feel like he has to tell me and push me. But to keep it a band, like,
But that's what I mean.
yeah.
He doesn't have to remind you because he sees you trying to do what you need to do to get there.
That, but I feel like sometimes too, like, I could appreciate a push.
Yeah, but that's not what she said.
Nah, that's not what she's saying on her part, but maybe that's how her nigga feels.
Right, like,
because that's how I feel.
Oh, okay, so
yeah,
all right, I get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I could see
where she might, and then that's
on the opposite side.
Yeah, so that's where the communication may need to fit
right. So I would tell like I'd be like here and there, like I'd tell him like, hey babe, like I need a little push. You know what I'm saying? Like I need motherfucker tell me get the fuck up. Like you need to do your shit. You know. So I feel like that's the part that maybe her companion doesn't know, or maybe they don't even know that they need a push. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that I need one every now and again, but
they both probably need that extra push. She need that push to ask them questions.
She probably doesn't know that she needs that push, and he doesn't probably know that he needs that push.
Right.
So I feel like that's
it. Just communication. Communication is motherfucking key.
Communication, and then also like I'm trying to think of something else other than communication.
Because communication is so broad, and it can't just be communication. But you don't understand how much stuff that you just saying, open your mouth.
Okay, let me say this. I just got together what I said. You know, there's different like type of love languages and shit like that, and I will get back to that on another episode. But I feel like different people receive different messages in certain ways, right? So some people communicate, some people you could show them, and others, I guess,
you gotta see it.
It's like they feel it, or like they could feel your energy. You know what I'm saying? That it's off. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a vibe, energy type of thing. They could just feel like, okay, I guess I could try like give a quick little example, whatever. You could tell like you was talking about it on the podcast, like how you know when somebody vibe is off. Like we the type of people where we catch off of vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfucker don't really gotta do nothing, or he doesn't really have to say shit. But if I feel like a stink, like I feel the stink, I smell the stink, I'm gonna be like, what's wrong? Cause you acting stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm a vibe type of person.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna feel like, okay, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yep, you go, and like I said, if I know me, I know when I deal with somebody, I like to get to know my partner. So I really know. Listen, when I'm with you, I'm gonna really get to fucking know you. So I know when something is wrong with you.
Yeah.
When something is wrong with you, when you're in a good mood, when you're in a bad mood, when you like, fucking bitch, leave me the fuck alone.
So yeah, I feel like the best way to assess that goal shit too, on top of like, you know, letting them know like that you might need a push, and that you might need to tell them like, hey, you might need a push because remember you was trying to do this, that, and the third, and or just kind of like be real with yourself about it too. Like, are you tired of talking about that shit? Do you feel like they give a fuck? Like, what the fuck else? Like, do you want to keep talking? Like, do you want them to pursue whatever the fuck it is? Or, like, try to come up with some type of plan that you know that your partner might be willing to do, or you could actually, like, sit them down, because sometimes when you tell them, I feel like, yo, this shit's serious right now. Like, I really need you to understand, like, I'm not even fucking playing right now. Like, I really need to talk to you. And if you not fucking trying to understand what the fuck is going on, you about to feel the stank.
Not the stank.
Like, that ass.
I'ma act stank.
Period. Stank.
You know what? Listen, I'ma act stank.
So, I definitely feel like sometimes each other need a little push. Plan these goals, so they maybe sometimes somebody looking towards some shit and it don't seem realistic to them, maybe there's some, like, I like to help people with shit, and maybe
and
they
to
just
ask them questions and why they want to do it, and
maybe you see like, and like you said, they see you achieving that your goals a certain way. Well, oh, okay, really? So, since you see me achieving a certain way, can you guide me or help me or give me the information that I need so that we can start working toward these steps? And then the shit that you want to work on, let me guide you and steps with you to help you with your shit, because you don't know how I can help you with your shit and I don't know how you can help me with mine.
Right.
So that's a big fix right there. So, shit, help each other out.
Help me help you.
And I think the best way of doing that too is like y'all don't even have to communicate like, babe, let's sit down and let's both write out a real life goal plan of what the fuck we trying to do within the next 18 months.
Y'all should be doing
some
that already
shit.
though. Like,
yeah. And maybe they did, but like she said, niggas ain't keeping up with the shit. So maybe they gotta go back to it.
Now y'all gotta but that's another thing. Y'all have to always refresh those things in their head. Men are dumb. We keep going over this. Not all men, but some men are dumb. You have to repeat things to them like they are children.
Right.
Like they are 5 years old and you don't want them to touch the stove. So you have to repeat things to them. And like this is where the conversations come in ever so often. I ain't say you gotta have a conversation with the motherfucker every week. Mm-hmm. But ever so often bring it up. Once a month, every 2 months, like bring it up. Or just gradually bring, what's up with you starting to do the whatever you, like, something like that.
Yeah. Bringing it up and just, it's kind of like just, it's a way to talk to people.
It's better than what your ass said before.
What I said?
No! I'm not gonna explain it to you no more, motherfucker! I'm just not doing it.
When we broke it down on like what we were saying, because you know what it is, like I might have a problem, and my problem might be that like I just when I say something and okay, it's not about the goal shit. It's not about the goal shit. It's not, because it just took me to a wrong place. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person where like I think about everything I say. So when I know that I said something, I try to say it respectfully. I try to say it like not nasty or nothing, and I'm saying it like mad vulnerably and mad respectfully. So why the fuck do I have to repeat it? Like, why? I said it nice the first time. Like, bitch, what the fuck? What the fuck? I don't like repeating myself.
Nobody likes repeating themselves.
I don't know how far I'm gonna get in the world because I don't like doing that.
I don't think anybody
shit.
likes repeating themselves, but sometimes you have to let people know what it is. And
Look, I said if you didn't hear me, I have no problem with that. But like, I'm not finna keep telling you shit like 10 times. Like,
I ain't say you gotta say it 10 times, but that I'm not repeating shit. Motherfucker!
I'm sorry. It depends what we see.
It depends. It definitely depends on.
It
definitely depends on what the topic is. But that goal shit, you gotta.
That's different. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to approach that shit the way I did at the time, but like, I just don't like repeating myself.
Yo, she really went off on me.
Cause when somebody asks me to do something, like I try to do it right away. So like, if I have to repeat myself.
I'm gonna let people know this right now. If you ever ask me to do something,
if you ask me to do something, I do it then, cause I want to get it the fuck out the way, so I can sit down.
If I have to do it right then, because if I don't do it right then, I'm gonna forget, and you gonna have to tell me again.
See, and you a motherfucker that I wouldn't want to repeat myself to.
No, but listen, I got Dory syndrome.
But I don't have to repeat myself to you.
I know, but it's certain things that somebody will tell me.
You came out your mouth and said that you forget shit.
Yeah,
opposed to a motherfucker that probably be like, "Oh,
I remember everything."
You never said that.
No, I'll tell you. I forget things. I have Dory syndrome.
The motherfucker that thinks about everything that they say didn't say that. Okay, so yeah, we're done. We're done. Oh yeah, I'm gonna just do, cause we already like a long time and I gotta edit and all that dumb shit, whatever. Venting. We like to do the venting at the end of the show. I'm gonna do my quick little 2-3 minutes and then I'm gonna be done. Cause like, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I do mine too.
New York City.
Hi. I already know what you're gonna say.
I love animals. I do. And I love the love that people have for their animals. But what I don't love is shit. I don't love shit. It's everywhere. It's embedded in the fucking ground. That's a problem for me. Okay? Pick it up, you know? Pooper scoopers, I'm gonna look up when I do this video the year that these motherfuckers was invented, so that from there we can just understand like why the fuck does everyone who have a dog doesn't own one of them shits. There's plastic gloves, plastic bags, even though they're going to be extinct, but you know you got a whole fucking cabinet full of them bitches. Use them bitches. Ziploc bags, sandwich bags, paper towel, newspaper. The list goes on of ways that you can pick that shit up. You're leaving the house before you take that dog outside. So that means you're leaving a lot of products in the crib that you could have used. Like it's like y'all don't care about shit. Literally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the worst when it rains because it's mushy shit everywhere. You know what? I'm tired of the shit. Like I'm tired of this shit.
Literally.
Then now it's to the point where you don't know if it's dog shit or human shit in the fucking street. Son, it's what the fuck? I'm just like, I don't remember this much shit on the ground when I was a kid. I don't. Everybody didn't have dogs, I think, at this rate. It's just, yo. Too many people have dogs. And, okay, this is what I said earlier because I'm going to say this motherfucking shit on the record. You treat that dog like a family member. You do, right? My brain in my earring. You do, right? You treat that dog like a family member. You kiss him in the mouth and everything. Pick your family member shit up off the fucking ground then. Alright? I'm tired of your shit and your dog shit. Okay? Okay? Damn, just pick it up. You wanted a dog, now pick the shit up. Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm so serious. Like, I'm tired of the shit.
Oh my god.
Big ass shit piles everywhere. Pick it up. No, this is my thing. Pick it up. Put it in a little baggie, and you need to have a fucking little water bottle on you that got a little pressure to it, and fucking squeezy that fucking shit clean, nigga. And the piss. Get some soapy water in a bottle. You know how you used to stick a hole in the top of the bottle back in school so you could spray niggas and shit. They didn't know where it was coming from. Get some soapy water and put some Lysol, little fucking pine salt, whatever. And shake that shit up and spray that shit on the ground after your dog then diarrheaed or fucking piss in front of the fucking building. So every time you come in the building now, it smell like piss because your dog want to piss in front of the building. Damn.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna start taking my cat shit and just throwing it everywhere when I go outside because that's the new thing to do.
My side. Oh my god.
Fuck. Over it.
Okay. My venting moment. It's not gonna be anywhere near as crazy as hers. It was crazy when it first happened, but I'm not mad anymore about the phone call, the FaceTime call I had.
Okay.
So I called somebody on FaceTime earlier this week, and they was outside. So I asked them why they outside. It's cold. They gonna tell me. It's 60 degrees. It wasn't 60 degrees. It was 50 degrees that day.
Now, you asked them why they had that jacket open.
I just said that.
No, you said why they was outside.
Oh, yeah. I said, why you outside and why your jacket open?
I remember that.
Oh, yeah. I said, why your jacket open? They said it was 60 degrees. It actually wasn't 60 degrees. It was 51. But whatever. We in a season where you can't be just exposing your fucking body to all these germs. Corona, flu season, hello, the regular colds that niggas is getting. Mm-hmm. So I go, you need to close your jacket. You gonna let the germs in. The heat gonna kill the germs. But I was just joking with him. Just, just to make the person laugh. Hee hee ha ha, make him laugh. He gonna say, are you dumb? You can't read? You don't know? Corona ain't killed by heat. You don't understand? Well, you can't read? Hold up. Pause. Who the fuck are you talking to? Oh, I'm talking to you. All I'm saying is you can't read. You can't read. Time out. So you said it again.
All I'm saying is that you can't read.
But you said it again. My thing is, I asked you who you talking to, and you repeated what you said. So now, I'm about to light that ass up. Who the fuck are you talking to, and why you talking to me like you lost your fucking rabbit ass mind? I will punch you dead in your motherfucking face. I don't play those games. Don't talk to me like I'm your child.
My thing was that they said it twice. Because I asked you to like maybe you were smoking crack in that second. But the following second, after I asked you who you were talking
Niggas is drinking the drugs at that point.
Then I was giving you a moment to revive. But you didn't revive. You said the same dumb shit again.
Mm-hmm.
So
it was just like, why would you... What? It's just certain shit you just don't do. I don't mind having a conversation with people hearing it, but what you're not gonna do is talk to me any fucking way you want to.
That's how niggas talk to each other.
That's fine. I'm not your nigga. I'm Leah. Don't ever get it twisted.
That's how niggas talk to each other.
And I need people to understand you cannot talk to me any fucking way you want to. You can't. Not me. I'm not gonna allow you to. Anybody that know me know that. I violate people in a heartbeat. No cap, no tea.
Get it together.
It's just that simple. And you know what happened to that person? They ended up on a block and delete list. So don't call my phone if you see this. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to find me on social media. But whatever.
Alright, guys. That was the ending part of a continuation video of the podcast. I'm Bonds.
I'm Leah.
This was Deep Into It. I hope you guys enjoyed our first little video. I'm posting it as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, they'll plug our Instagrams.
Oh yes, I will try to figure out how to put text on here.
But we could just say them too.
Yes, go ahead. You can say yours.
All right, so my Instagram is justleah, JUST__LEAHH.
And my Instagram is CIN as in Nancy, A, B as in boy, O, N as in Nancy,
You gonna
Z. I'm confusing people.
Yes.
Look, I had to spell it out because I don't hear what was that?
But when
What
you
was
say
that?
Z as
What
in
was that?
Z, like
Cinnabons, like a Cinnabon, but Cinnabon. So I spelled it.
yeah, but don't spell it without.
At Cinnabons. I'm gonna put the typing in here because
Yeah,
I
just
have to
spell
learn
it
how to
without
edit.
saying all them extra things.
Cinnabons, because it's something like, was that an M? Did she say B or D? Like, I hate that.
You know, all the way off when you was like S.
Hey, people. Cinnabons. At Cinnabons. It'll come up. You'll find it.
I mean, we could just put it in the description.
I'm gonna put it in here. So, all right. Thank you guys. This was Deep Into It. Y'all have a good night, and thank you so much for watching our show. Love you.